Let's talk about Neely, man. Since you brought it up, I think you did. I caught some of your show about that. Um, I know one thing you mentioned that you hated that. Now this is going to be like a black and white thing, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I put out a tweet today. I was like, society failed Jordan Neely before the day he died.
Yeah.
Um, and some people took it a certain way, like, oh, he should have tried to make some himself. He got arrested. Then now the conservative right team, they went right to his
Rap sheet.
rap sheet.
Dig it
He
up.
arrested. I don't know why people like why you just count the name, like the number of charges. Like I want to see what he did, because sometimes you can see 44 charges. You're like, wow. I need to see them charges. And like I don't want to hear a number.
Yeah.
List them out. Give me bullet points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do the full homework.
Do the full homework. I don't want to see 34 fair evasions, right? Like, I don't want to see that. Because if that's the case, then I'm like, oh man, get this out of here.
Yeah.
But this guy needed some help. He should have got some help. You know what I mean? But we can't do that anymore. You got rid of insane asylums. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like some of these people belong in these joints. You know what I mean? They plan this stuff for decades.
Yeah.
What do you think they got rid of the insane asylums for? Because they knew come 2023, they want you to be able to say this, that, and the third, and you can't say nothing about it. This is how long ago they've been playing it. When they get rid of in the 90s, they got rid of the insane asylums, something like that. I was reading about that today. But I hate that Neely died. The right is like on his rap sheet. The left talk about they're out here protesting. Like we've had countless deaths in New York, everywhere.
We had an active shooter yesterday.
Active shooter in Atlanta.
We found out he was black, and then the story went away. They was like, hold up, let's go back to Jordan Neely.
Gone.
He killed one person, I want to say. He shot up a hospital. You think about a bum on the street and then healthcare workers. You'd imagine that in a just society, you'd be more concerned with the healthcare workers than you would. No. Subway bum. White man killed the black man.
And that's all it is. And somebody in the chat said the world's a better place without me. That's what we're talking about. Like, you don't fucking know that. Like, the world could be a better place without a lot of people. Like he just needed some help, Now and I'm gonna say this, like, back to my point. I'm going in circles. Back to my point. Like the system failed him before that day, and stop slandering his name because he's dead, and then stop trying to. Oh, we're gonna protest for Ed Neely. Like, give me a break, man. What are y'all protesting for? And on top of that, I want to find out about, I need the background of the dude that had to put him in the choke. All three of them jokers. I need their background. Because let they come out from Langley. See, now we're in Griffith, we're in election season. Remember that.
Yeah.
Y'all remember what time it is now. Y'all seem to forgot. What's coming up soon. Same thing popped off Ferguson. When they were the same, it was a couple months earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The same MO every 4 years. Now I see this Darcy want to be dark-skinned Michael Jackson and shit. See him all over this place. Like, where'd they find this guy? Now we know everything about this guy, Ed Neely. We never heard about him a day before. I don't know. Some of y'all might have from New York might have seen it. You see what I'm saying? This is the perfect guy. Oh, he just wanted to live his life and be a Michael Jackson impersonator. You see how he's perfect? They can make a martyr out of him. This is George Floyd all over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just remixed it. Like your boy, like A. Cole should have remixed it. They just remixed it.
Well, this is what they do every season, right?
Yeah.
That's why we say if you a black man, you better get low.
Oh, we still
The right will grift and piss on a black man's grave. The left is just grifting. You know, they're gonna protest on your grave. You know, you're gonna get a statue. That's why I said it better be a white man that killed me. He better look like a damn Viking. I need you to get the whitest white man. He better you better fucking put a swastika on his shoulder. And he killed me. That's how I want to go out. Cause his name gonna live on forever. Jordan Neely. Say his name. He gonna be on somebody's sneaker, somebody's shirt. But that's what's gonna happen this weekend. They're gonna have protests throughout the weekend. Get ready. Get ready. I might run to the computer and grift off the protests if it's some good clips. Depending on what happened, Andy No going to go out there and get his nose broke or something. You know, it's grifted season. Took him out and got out. Went to jail and came right out. Got released same day. Let him go.
Would you have charged?
Would I have charged him? Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? It feels like what they're doing is they slow cooking this story, right? And basically what they wanted to do, me and Cannon was talking about this earlier. They slow cooking the story, and the details will probably come out like either in the trial, if there is a trial, or Monday, and everybody be done burnt down every city, you know, over the weekend. And Monday we're gonna come to find out that, you know, this guy actually hit somebody, and you know, he didn't die because of the choke. He died because of some other reasons, right? You know, those right. You know, they like to catch you with the, you know, as soon as you think you know what's going on, here goes some more details. They try to catch you with the okey doke. But I think they're gonna slow cook the story. It's just sad that we really about to have protests this weekend over this shit. You know, like we continually see the same thing over and over again, year in, year out. People still don't see it. There wasn't no march last year. They didn't care about no NASA's last year. I remember seeing stories pop up and like, surely they'll march over this, right? No. But as soon as grifting season come around, all of a sudden, this is a hot story. All right, it's time to start the machine back up. They start the race machine.
Let's see.
The grift force, that's what the grift force is made out of, man. The grift force is made out of the black and the white. You could always default to that and manipulate everybody. So the right is over here, you know, stomping on graves, and the left is over here protesting on them.
The grift force.
The grift force. The grift force is made out of black and white people. You get them two to clash, you can rule the world. I want to see the rest of the footage. I want to see what he was doing. I want to see his Michael Jackson moonwalk. I want to see it all. I want to see the footage right before they choked his ass out, before I could really make a determination. But I think you had the best take on this, right? Like, society failed them. You know, New York failed him. New York fails a lot of people. I pointed out earlier when I was pulling up the 1975 bankruptcy of New York, and they had to go to Washington, D.C. to get bailed out. Like, it's very possible for your mayor to fail you. You know, like you said, or like what's the name said, Mofat said, what we should do is take all the homeless population, drop them off at the border, let them come back over, and then they'll come in as illegals and they'll get better treatment. You know, so because that's what happens. You got these wild ass immigration laws displacing the black man. Now he losing his mind on the subway. And the white man got to put him out of his misery. White Marine. They said it was a Marine. When he says Marine, you know, I was like, oh, uh-oh.
Oh, I forgot. Like I couldn't read it right. I was like, I didn't know who was the Marine, but He was a Marine. He went down Parasite.
You know what I'm saying?
This sounds like it's Biden. This is
It's spooky.
this is Biden spooky shit, man. You know what I mean?
It's the
They just remixed it. They was like, we can't go back to the cop thing. Dude, like, imagine the meetings they have. Like, yo, all right, man. Do we go order bread and butter? We have a cop kill somebody. I mean, I know we just did George Floyd, but do we go back to that? And some intern was like, listen,
no, it wasn't an intern. It was somebody like it was probably the person that has to do the execution. He's like, we do cops every single time. It was a cop. The last 10 dead bodies is getting tired.
yeah,
We got to switch it up.
fresh.
We need something fresh.
What about a Subway?
We'll use a Marine this time.
Yeah, we got a good candidate.
You got somebody, Bill? I got somebody. I got exactly just in mind. He's already stationed in New York City. I can see it. I can see it played out like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And now Jordan Neely ain't nothing but a soundbite and a headline for the left to
But
grift off of.
yeah, he'll be forever. They'll make a building after him or something like that.
Mural.
Maybe a dance studio.
Mm-hmm.
He love to dance.
They gonna make a dance studio. That's what they gonna do. He gonna get his own dance studio. The Jordan Neely Dance Studio. NASA's gonna go down there and learn how to dance like Mike.